Go. How many have we done so far? It's been,
Mm,
we've had a couple. All right.
yeah.
So, hey, welcome to Chat and Play. I'm in a different location. I am not at home, so if the sun is blinding us, that's why. Hey, welcome to Chat and Play, where there's no stress, no pressure, just creating and hanging out. Every week, we'll catch up. We'll kick things off with a quick intro and what we're working on, and then we'll chat about life while we get creative. Today's topic is the village that raised us, dad's family, Gen X childhood, and what we carried forward. So, whether you're
Mhm.
working on your own project or just here for the vibe, this is your space to get creative, explore, play, and create with us. And then before we wrap things up, we'll share our progress and bring the night to a close together. First, let's introduce ourselves and share what we're working on tonight. And if you're creating alongside with us, just drop down in the chat what you're working on and let us know. And Maria, you want to start?
Yeah. So, hi, my name is Maria, and I'm a mixed media artist. And on my channel, Maria Gifford Art, you'll find painting processes, studio life, and thoughts behind my artwork. It's not about perfection, just honest art practice as I discover, play, and grow. And I'm glad that you're here. Today, I'm going to be working on this. So last week, I sketched it in while we were meeting. And this week, I'm going to use my watercolors and I'm going to add some color to it. So that's my plan.
What what did you draw that? What did you sketch that out with?
I used my micron pen and I used the 12. They come in different sizes and this one I used the 12.
Oh,
And
okay.
then for the paint, I have the Paul Rubens set. I've
Hmm.
already sprayed it with water, but I think I could still show it.
Oh, fun.
So I'm going to be using
It
that.
looks nice and messy, like it should.
Yeah. Yes. Like it should. And what are you working on?
Okay.
There you are.
I don't know what is happening, but it just hang tight if I disappear. I don't know what my phone's
Mhm.
doing. There's no update. It just drops signal or something and goes back to my home screen. So if I disappear, that's what's up.
Okay.
All right. So, hey, I'm Derica, and your girl's life is tipsy. If you know, you know. I'm the creator of the Tipsy Life, and I'm here to help Gen X women reinvent themselves after big life changes through lifestyle blogs, DIYs, and fun adventures. Around here, we're figuring it out as we go, getting creative and learning how to have fun during this next chapter of life. So grab your project, a snack, which I have these today, and a fun beverage, which is some water.
I have a
And
coffee.
oh, I do have coffee as well because I'm at a hotel. So I got
Nice.
free coffee. So let's hang out while I work on this to work on the diamond art. So I'll be working on the white, which is all the A's,
Mhm.
obvious. And um, I have this new pen someone gave me when I was in the class, and it lights up. I don't know if you can see it. You can't really
Mm.
see it.
Oh, there.
There, you
Yep.
kind of show it. Um, so it lights up. I won't need it right now. It's kind of blinding through the window, but
Mhm.
it's kind of nice. I'll be able to use it this evening in the hotel room.
Nice.
So that is what we're doing, and we're just gonna hang out. If anybody's joining and you wanna introduce yourselves and let us know what you do or any fun info. And if you're getting crafty with us, let us know what you're working on, or if you're just hanging out, that's cool too. Um, but we're gonna discuss. being raised, who raised us, and all that fun stuff, and our
Yeah.
take. Because I'm gonna flip my camera around while I'm yapping here.
Yeah, me too. I'm gonna go ahead and do that.
And again, I just got here to this hotel, and I have so much fun with these. I didn't want to like cancel. The only thing is, I am not sure that I'll be able to read comments, so I don't know if you're able to, Maria.
Okay, I can see them, so I'll see if anybody says anything.
I have a different tripod, and I don't really want to mess with it too much because I'm not. I'm just not. Um, yeah, so I just got here to Holland, and it's so fun. We
Are you
already,
spending any time outside of the hotel?
uh, um, we will. So I will be hanging out here, um, around here. There are some places local I could go to. So that's promising. Um, I'll just have to like, there's a busy highway,
Mhm.
and okay, I'm gonna have to randomly check this somehow, because if it um closes out, I won't know. I just thought of that.
Oh, yeah. I could say something. Well, no, because then you won't hear me.
Um, yeah, because I have a different. I wonder if I can make this a lot shorter. I just have a different tripod, and it doesn't go low. I'm making it as low as I can. Yeah, I'll just have to be mindful. I don't know why it keeps doing that though. Alright, um, I have a
Well,
feeling
I
con- I'm gonna constantly be checking my phone.
well, I can talk a little bit about um, my experience in growing up. So, my parents were divorced, so I would say most of the time with my mom, and then um, some weekends with my dad. That typical
Yep,
situation. And so there were a lot of different influences in my life because of that. Um, but then, of course, grandparents and aunts and uncles, we would always
yeah,
like hang out and play games, and or that at least that's what I remember
yeah.
doing. So, what about you?
Kind of. My earlier years, um, I too am from. My parents were never married, but they split when I was about 13, and so I went between, you know, mom and dad's house. I lived with my dad
Hmm.
and my siblings, and we did a lot of things. Um, I don't remember a whole lot, but it was a lot of things with like cousins, like going camping and stuff like that. Which I hate camping now as an adult, which the rest of my family loves it. I just prefer to not go. And I think in my mid 20s or so, early 30s is when I was like, I just want to be at the beach. I don't want I kind of was always like that, but I just don't like the whole camping thing.
Yeah.
I don't know. But anyway, so um, being born and raised in the 70s or 70s, 80s, late 70s, early 80s, being young.
Yep.
Uh, so my parents were not super strict. Um, so I'd say I experienced things earlier than what I allowed my boys to experience things.
Yeah.
It was just a whole different era.
Yeah. Yep. So
Um,
true.
yeah. Um, oh, and then traditional wise, which is what I kind of, um, the what we carried forward aspect of our topic.
Mhm.
I feel like now that I'm older, my dad passed a few years ago. Our traditions that we had as a family are not, I don't know, like not a priority, I should say.
Yeah.
Like, we'll try to plan things, and I guess even for me, anyways, I don't know about my siblings, how they would feel, but I feel like just kind of over the years, um, maybe the last 5, 10 years, a lot of holidays were just busy and we just didn't prioritize things. Um,
Mhm.
like Thanksgiving or Christmas, I would say, are our biggest family get togethers. And we used to have
Mhm.
a huge, huge Thanksgiving dinner with like aunts, great aunts, uncles. And, as people pass, it gets slower and slower. The communication is not as great because those key people are no longer around to
Right.
communicate. And so I feel like I try to make um, holidays important for my boys.
Yeah.
And now that I have Olivia, I hope it'll be important to them to carry that on, pass that on with her.
Mhm.
So, what about you? Do you like your do you have any traditions or anything that you've carried from your childhood onto your kids?
Yeah, I would say definitely Christmas, like the holidays. It was super important for us to always get together with family, and it was a priority to do so. Like I don't remember anyone being like, I'm not going to be there. Like everyone was just there. It's like
Yeah,
your life wasn't as busy or something. I mean, or we put it as a priority or something.
yeah,
I don't know, but I would say that those traditions carried on. Um and it's kind of, you're probably in the same situation. Like all of my kids haven't had their own kids yet. Like
yeah,
I'm not a grandma yet. So I feel like those traditions might just fall into place in a way. But we still get together for holidays and stuff, but it's just not everybody like it used to be.
yeah. It's like kind of sad, but I mean, those key people aren't there, and it's hard to, life. Sometimes life just happens, and it's just everybody gets busy, and then at the last minute, and then people have plans. Like even
Mhm.
birthdays. Um, like I used to always make a big deal over birthdays. I don't know. I kind of still do. I like to get to make sure I get together with my boys for birthdays.
Mhm.
Um, but sometimes it's hard. Like Colton was On his birthday is just a couple weeks after mine, and we couldn't celebrate because he went on a trip for the weekend to celebrate his birthday, and I had to, kind of plan around that,
Right.
and we ended up getting together, like, 3 weeks later or something like that, maybe 2 weeks later,
Hmm.
but yeah, so it's definitely a change, you know?
Yeah. Well, and every I guess it was August time frame, we would have a family picnic in the summer.
Yeah.
And
Like a
it's
family
just been,
reunion?
yeah, like a family reunion, but we always called it a family picnic. But yes.
Mhm.
And again, it was the same. It's like it was so like everybody came. And my mom is the oldest of five sisters and brothers. So like aunts and uncles would be there obviously, and they would all have their kids. It was just a lot of cousins, a lot of kids.
Yeah,
And as we get older, like we're all living our own lives and in different states, and it's been harder to make that happen. And so
yeah,
we've been talking about just focusing on like our family, meaning my mom and her kids, like so my
yeah,
sisters and brothers. And then if anybody else wants to come, they can. But it just seems like ever since my grandma died, like it's not a priority for everyone to be there.
yeah, I get that. It's like everybody would come to see so and so, like the older generation,
Hmm.
and, like, once they are gone, that's like my dad, like, he was the glue to our family, I feel, and, um, now I have a it's my dad's aunt, and she's not gonna live forever, but I feel like when there's events that she's at, I do make it a priority because I do know she's not gonna be here forever. But isn't it
Hmm.
crazy because, like, yes, the older generation, they're getting older, as are we,
Hmm.
but I don't that's so weird that I feel if she's going because she's older, not gonna be around much longer, like,
Hmm.
you never know when your time is. It could be tomorrow, and
Right.
it's just I feel like sometimes I need to just step back from being so busy, like, being on lakes so often and make, like I could well, during the summer, I'll say, like, I could make a priority to pick a family member that I haven't seen in quite some time or someone that I need to see more often or something and just, like, make it a priority instead of wait until we're all older and then being like, "You're not gonna be around forever." It's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
you never know when it's your time, but yeah, my family reunion is also in August, um, and it's at a cousin's house that I know obviously, but not someone I grew up with, if that makes sense.
Mm.
It's like I know who he is and the family, of course, but I don't know. Were you ever really close to your cousins growing up or other family members?
Yeah. Yes, we were, except there were some cousins that I was closer to, like our age group was closer,
Mhm.
and so I was just naturally closer to those cousins. Um, and then we had some cousins that lived further away, and then they moved closer, and then we got to know them a little bit better, and so it just kind of depended because there were cousins that we saw all the time, and so we
Yeah.
were just naturally closer to them. So,
Yeah, I have a cousin for each scenario. I have a cousin that I grew up with and
mhm.
basically was a sister, and
Yeah.
and we still talk, you know, all the time. I might be seeing her this while I'm here um in Holland, so
Mhm.
um she lives about I don't know, like an hour from where I'm at.
Yeah.
And then I have a cousin that grew up until high school, I think, or maybe junior high. She lived out of state and then she moved back here with her mom. And now I'm like extremely close to her. We go to craft shows and do craft things here at, at my house and at hers.
Mhm.
Um, so yeah, I sometimes like I'll chat with either of them, cousins, and sometimes like battle stories or old war stories, like things that happen in the family or just like a scenario that happened. And we'll be like,
Yeah.
remember when blah, blah, blah?
Yeah.
It's like, oh my gosh, I forgot all about that. It's like crazy to know that you've been such good friends with somebody for so long
Mhm.
and it's family.
Yeah.
Um, do you have any high school or elementary age friends? Like
That I'm
a
still
big
friends
part
with?
of Yeah, like a big part of my childhood was my friends. I feel like
Mhm.
I escaped, like, we didn't have internet.
Right.
We had
Oh, I
phones
know.
that, yeah, we had phones that were attached to the wall, and we had to be home when the street lights came on. And
Right.
then, um, and then it went from when I got older, it was kind of just like whatever, be home by dark or well, which is straight lights. I'm thinking we moved out to the country um, after I don't know. I think I was in 10th grade,
Mhm.
and so at that point we were out in the country, like um, I don't know, a bunch of wild heathen children. I, I was the oldest of five, so
Yeah.
um, it was you know things got interesting often depending on the situation and who it was.
Yeah.
But I had friends that I would go escape away from the responsibilities of being the oldest and babysitting and cooking and cleaning. Um, so I have friends that I still talk to that mostly, I guess my one best friend is from, I'm back. Are you there?
Okay. Yep, I'm here.
Jeez. I'm sitting there yapping. Um, let's see. Has anybody commented? Anybody on?
Yeah, I think your aunt did. Let me let my dog out really quick. He's keeps facing. Come here.
Oh, I see my comments. Okay, it
Oh, you
says,
can see it. Okay. And then
well,
someone said hello.
yeah, I have to, I don't know if it's a setting or what. I'm gonna have to look it up, but it like my comments fade off. Like I gotta
That's so
tap the
weird.
screen a couple times and then it'll fade away. But
Yeah.
yeah, I see. Oh gosh, sorry I'm late. Haley and Remy here. Hello. And yeah, welcome. Yeah, no worries, that Nada. Hi Haley and Remy. Um, hopefully hopefully you can see me doing my dime.
Yeah, I can see
I
it.
didn't, I don't know if my I didn't know if my hand is like in the way. I'm trying not to
Hmm.
be.
I'll look. I think you're fine. Like when you press down, it covers it up for a second, but it's not bothersome. It's not like for a long
Oh,
time. Yeah, so you're fine.
okay. All right, cool. All right, yeah, I don't even know what I was talking about.
Well, you were talking about you lived in the country and you were having to
Oh
watch
yeah,
watch your
so my
siblings, so then you'd go hang out with your friends and
yeah, and then I asked if you had any like childhood friends that you still chat with now
yep.
or even if not and you just someone that influenced you to, you know, survive the world now.
Yeah. My my friend Lisa and my best friend Lisa and we've known each other since 6th grade, which
Oh,
for me is pretty significant because I moved when I was going into 5th grade. So I had to
oh,
say like goodbye to all my elementary school friends in Illinois and I moved to Indiana. And
oh, okay.
I had friends in 5th grade, but it was when I went to middle school that I met Lisa and we've been friends ever since.
How fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice to have those key friends. Like they always say cousins are your first friend, your
Yeah.
first best friend.
Yeah, I would
And
say that's true.
I yeah, I was gonna say that's very true. And then when, you know, you get into middle school usually, um, then you start getting those meaningful best friends, like lifelong
Mhm.
best friends. But
Yeah.
yeah, elementary school, you don't hear that very often. I have a friend that I was best friends with since fourth grade. We don't chat anymore, unfortunately, but um, I ask about her a lot and know that she's, you know, still around or whatnot. But, you know, life happens.
Yeah. Yeah, and we had our 30th class reunion last September. That was pretty wild.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
See,
there were
I never
people
went
there.
to any of mine.
Oh, you didn't. Uh, I'm glad
Mm-mm.
I went. There were a couple of people like we never had classes together or anything, but like we chatted and I don't know, it was fun.
Hmm.
It was more fun
Yeah.
than I thought it would be, honestly.
Yeah. So
Just,
are
you
you
know,
saying I
being
should go?
yes. There were some people there that I was like, why didn't they come? I wanted to see them. And then they weren't there. So there might be people that really want to see you.
Oh my gosh, it did it again. I shut my Wi-Fi off. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Sorry, what were you saying? There- You were saying that.
There might have been people that want to see you.
Oh, yeah. Well, I hung out with older crowd.
Mhm.
So, and then my 10th grade year when I moved to, we moved a lot growing up, and
Mhm.
we moved in 10th grade out to the country, and it was a different school, and like I
Oh,
went,
okay.
yeah, and then I had my, my bestie is in the old school, so I basically was like, I'm quitting school unless I go to my old school, and so then my dad had to drive me to town, a different town,
Oh,
which he worked in, and I graduated from that school I wanted to go to. So, um, but in doing that, I think we talked about it last time about credit. Like,
yeah.
um, when I moved half of 10th grade year back to my old school, um, I lost credit somehow. And so I had to go a
Oh,
whole nother year for 2 hours to school to do two classes. And I worked as a graphic artist the rest of the day. It was
yeah.
so dumb. I couldn't graduate with my class. Like from 10th grade on, I was technically in a lower class. So I
Mhm.
was supposed to graduate in 92 with everybody I knew. Um, but instead, I graduated in 93 just because I had to go for 2 hours a day. Oh, it was really dumb. But
Oh,
in any
wow.
case, yeah, in any case, I only hung out with my friend, my best friend Jenny. She was in a couple grades, one or two grades above me, maybe one grade
Mhm.
above me. And so it was just always us and her friends, and I did not hang out with many people in my class, but I do know a lot of people, of course, and it, I don't know, I guess it kind of would be nice to see everybody. I just never really thought of it that way. I was just like, I didn't graduate with them, and I wouldn't be like, technically, I graduated in 93. I don't know many
Right.
people in that. So it's just a weird thing, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a different situation than what most people have, so
Yeah. Well, you let me know your
totally
next
get
one. I'll go
that.
to yours.
Eh, it was fun, and we all hung out, I mean, afterward like, after it was, like, quote, unquote, "over," and I don't know, had a good time. And
Do
I was like, "I'm not going unless my best friend goes." So,
Right. I mean,
there
yeah.
there was there was definitely that. And I don't live in town anymore, so we stayed with her and her husband. So the four of us drove together and hung out.
Oh,
So
fun.
it was fun.
And do you
It
guys
definitely
like,
makes a difference.
yeah, do you guys like have all those stories like back back in the day? Like, do you remember this or that? Or are you guys more of a
Oh
in the
yeah.
now thing? Like,
Oh yeah. I mean, we definitely talk about memories, but I think like when I went to the reunion, we talked a lot about like, what are you doing now? And all that kind of stuff,
yeah,
which was fine, but we reminisced a little bit.
nice.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
and then
I was gonna say I just text a friend today about a very many years ago story. I was like, you remember when Troy jumped on that train? What town was that on? And she was like, oh my gosh, I forgot all about that.
that's funny. gosh, I'm trying to think of, like, remember when we would go, well, I don't know if you did, but we would go to it was called the Tippy, it was on Tippy Lake. Oh, hold on. I think she froze again. You're back.
I seriously do not understand why it's doing this. It's
Well,
so weird.
we could end it early tonight if it's giving you trouble. I think that's
Well,
like maybe the third time.
I mean, I don't know what it could possibly be.
Maybe because maybe it has something to do with the connection at the hotel.
Maybe I'll see.
Maybe.
Let me see if there's an option to catch up the Wi-Fi. Hello?
Yep.
All right. I went. I know I was missing for a moment. I went and turned the Wi-Fi on my phone and connected it to the hotel.
Hmm. Okay.
Technology, I swear.
Mhm. Okay.
I don't know. Is there any? Oh, what time is it? Oh, we have
Yeah,
lots of
we've got
time.
time.
How you doing? I'm gonna do a check-in. I'm gonna
I'm doing good.
see your stuff.
Just painting along.
Oh, very cool. I love that. Your flowers. I'll have to watch the replay because I want to see how you did that.
Yeah.
Like the striped flower.
Yeah.
I'm sitting here in
Very
the sun and it's getting
relaxing, that's for
pretty
sure.
warm.
Oh gosh, yeah, it's like hitting you right in the
Yes.
face.
um, yeah, turn back around. Was there anything else that you can think of to chat on the village that raised us, dad's family, Gen X childhood, and what we carried forward? Hmm. I will say, when I was growing up, I would get grounded, and I would have
Yeah.
to work with my dad, and he was a mechanic. He was like a mechanic at a junkyard, and I used to have to go pull parts. Isn't that funny?
Yeah, and you probably hated it.
But it was, well, I don't know, because there was cars that would come in there, and we would get free stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know if we're supposed to, but I mean, I think it was everything because we would have to pull parts off the cars, and then they would have to, like the cars were in a wreck and they would get totaled and then they would crush them, and so everything in the car would get crushed. And
Right.
so my dad would pull all the goods out, and sometimes people like would not come get the person's belongings or anything. I mean, their insurance covered it. I don't know if legally they can take it if they cover
Hmm.
it, but and it's I don't know. Like sometimes we got some CDs or no, I think back then it was
Yeah.
cassette tape. So I could learn my Weird Al Yankovic and oh, what was another one? Like I listened to some, I don't know, like alternative music, kind of anything but country,
Yeah.
which is funny because I lived in the country.
Mhm. That's
It's
probably
about
why
as
you did
hillbilly
it.
as you can get in Michigan. Yeah.
Trying to think. I don't know. I think I had a lot of good friends growing up. Um, I think they were all pretty good influences.
Oh,
Okay.
geez. Sorry. I
It's
have to
okay.
investigate this.
I still think it might be the hotel, but
Yeah, it could be, but it's just weird. Like the whole app closes out. So I feel like if it was I don't know if it would do that, but it's not here.
mm,
I don't know. And what would I be if I didn't have technical difficulties? Hopefully the replay will be smooth. I don't want to have to edit all this out.
yeah.
I don't even know what it could be. Hmm.
Trying to think. Let's see.
Ooh, there's a pool here and there's
Somebody.
tons of kids
Oh, okay.
in
Yeah.
it. I don't know if you can hear that.
Oh, yeah.
And Ryan's in the room resting and probably watching a movie. We have automatic blinds. So he was like, "Oh my gosh, that's cool." So guess what? We'll probably have at our house soon. Automatic blinds.
That's funny.
Probably on Amazon right now looking at them.
You were talking about camping earlier. We camped a lot growing up. We had horses and we would take them
Oh,
trail riding. It was a lot of fun. I actually have a
Oh,
lot of good childhood memories from that.
that sounds
And
so fun.
that was with my dad and my stepmom.
Yeah,
So they always had 2 or 3 horses at a time, and I think at
nice.
one time they maybe had a donkey too.
Oh, my Aunt Renata had a donkey. His
Oh,
name was
really?
Jack. Jackass.
That's funny. That's funny.
Yeah. Aunt should get another donkey. The grandkids want it. And great grandkids. She's a great grandma now.
Oh, yeah.
We only always had a dog sometimes, not always. I had a hamster at one point.
Yeah, that's
I
great.
I think yeah, I think I remember a guinea pig. But I don't think we had it very long. I was very
Mhm.
young.
Think I have almost everything done. I could do the background, but I don't know if I'm going to.
I mean, oh, I wanted to ask you what the
The what? Yeah.
this
I
I
did not
got
hear what you said.
a I want to draw basically what you have right there. So just like wildflowers.
Mhm.
Um, and like I was telling you earlier, I was trying to draw on a truck, which on the way here is not recommended in Michigan at
Right.
least because the roads are horrendous. But I just I don't know. It just feels so weird drawing again. Like I'm gonna have to pull up a photo because I got dumb. I was like, oh my god, what does a wildflower even look like? I started drawing the stem, and I'm like, I don't even know what to do. I couldn't envision it anymore.
Yeah.
I was just thinking, do you have any tips, like just in general, like
Um, I
being
have a
creative
couple.
when you're starting out?
Yeah, I have a couple of books. Um, and I just happen to have these, but I have this one, The Joy of Botanical Drawing, that I think I got it off of
Ooh.
Amazon, but it kind of gives you like a step by step. Let me show you,
Oh,
see if there's
if you have a
any.
link, I'd love it.
Yeah, I can share with you, but like what? So, and this is like, I think she uses colored pencil. So it actually shows you like
Okay.
how to do the colored pencil to like blend it and stuff.
Oh. Oh,
So
okay.
it's
Yeah.
cool. So I got this because like I could even go in with this and do colored pencil if I wanted to, like over the top of the uh watercolor. So
Oh,
I
yeah.
have that book and I have several others that like I'll look and see what they have. Um I also looked on Pinterest, like You could even look up wildflower drawings and it would just give you something to practice. Because, like I had told you
That's a good
before, like I
idea.
have sketchbooks full of just drawings, right? And then, like, I
Mhm.
think I have that's a corn corn cob or husk. But let me see. I think I have
Okay.
it over here. Trying to remember. I know it's close. Oh, here it is. So I tried to draw these. This is a poppy, and this one is
Oh,
the Xenia, I think is how you say it. But like,
Xenia, Xenia. I
yeah,
don't know. Yeah.
I'll just try to kind of get it down so that later when I'm doing this, I could just like freehand it. But I honestly
Nice.
feel like
Yeah.
if you, because at first you can like look at and see what other people have done and draw that in while you're practicing. um it's not like you're going to turn around and sell it, you know what I mean, but you're just
Right.
practicing how to
Right.
draw that flower, and anybody can like practice to draw that flower, really. And then you just kind
That's
of get
true.
used to it,
Yeah,
like,
that's
okay,
true.
now I know how to draw this leaf, and I can draw this leaf over and over and over and over again in different combinations. So that's what
Yeah,
I
that's a good
recommend. Like,
idea.
yeah. So hopefully that
All right.
helps.
Yeah, that works. Thanks. Yeah, it does. I just feel like I got dumb when I went to go draw. I'm like, I don't even know how to draw a stick figure right now. Like I can't even envision what it looks like. What does
Yeah.
grass
And I
look
know
like? Is it green?
you just bought all that drawing supplies, so
I did,
you
and I
need some
was gonna show it
inspiration.
today, but yeah, I was gonna show my drawing things, but I lugged everything down here, so maybe next time. I'm definitely not ready to draw like live
Yeah.
though.
Yeah.
Not yet, but I'll get there.
Speaking of colored pencil, I think I'm gonna get one and add it in the background. Let me see. Since we have a little bit of time left, maybe just a few more minutes.
Okay, I'm back.
Did you hear what
Um,
I said?
no.
I said we have a few more minutes, so I'll draw in the background.
Oh, okay, yeah. You got like 2 seconds before I get flopped again.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like sit there and watch a couple people that I follow on YouTube. I'll sit there and watch them draw, and it's like so relaxing and calming. And in the moment, I'll be like, "Oh, I can do that. That's easy." But then maybe if I drew along with them, type of thing,
Yeah.
maybe that's what I'm missing. Because I feel like later when I'm like, "Oh, I'm gonna draw what I just watched," like 3 hours later, or the next day, I'm like, I don't even remember what they drew, and then pull up the video again, and then my ADHD brain's just like, what was I doing? And then
Yeah.
I'll end up on TikTok.
That's funny.
Not funny, haha. Funny, ha.
Yeah. Right. I think if you make it a daily practice though too, it'll get easier.
Yeah,
You just have to be intentional about it, and that's the hard part.
yeah. And I'm working on atomic habits. I brought my workbook with me, and so I'm probably gonna do that. Because we're in for the night. Ryan's got to be up in the morning for training. So I'll
Hmm.
probably do the workbook a little bit. I haven't really looked at it other than when I briefly showed you what was inside. And so I'm excited about working through it while Ryan sleeps because we have a bigger bed. We have a king size bed. Our room is too small to have a king.
Yeah. Just
So
bring
now
them
that I
in
got
there.
I know now that I have a king size, I can be like, you get on your side. I'm gonna be crafting and doing all kinds of things on my side now that I
Yeah.
got space.
That's funny. Now that's funny. Ha ha.
Yes, that is funny, haha. I'll keep you posted if he thinks so.
That's funny. All right. Well,
I
I think our time is up.
okay. I did bring another color with me if I decide to do this some more. I
Yeah.
brought oh, I thought I had it right here. Anyways, it's like I brought tons of white little diamond my little diamond art things. I don't know what they're called. But
Hmm.
I brought like a beige color.
Yeah.
So maybe I just dump them all these in there
Hmm.
and and hope for the best.
Yikes.
Yeah. All
Nope.
right.
Don't lose them. All right.
Ah,
I'll
you got
show
it.
I'll show what I did and then I'll let you do that outro stuff. But so last
Uh,
week I drew this. So if you missed that, you can go back and watch that. Um and then this week I did watercolor and then I just now added some colored pencil in the background.
that's very cool.
But yeah,
So pretty.
that's it.
Um, and this is what I did in the middle of connection issues because what would a life be without it?
All right.
Um, I did a lot of hold it down. I did a lot of this area,
Mm-hmm.
and then I started over here.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so we're getting there, but I do like doing this because I can talk and do this at the same time.
Yeah, and not have to think like, what am I doing or what color or
Yeah.
how many stitches have I done?
Oh my gosh, I can't count to three when I'm doing that. Yeah,
That's so funny.
I know. It
Well,
is
now you
funny.
know.
I know.
So yeah,
I'm back. Oh my
just
god.
gonna end on that note. No,
Yeah,
I'm just
right.
kidding.
Oh my gosh. I was gonna say, Nada, did you work on anything or just have company? Let us know. Anybody watching the replay?
Yeah.
Um, all right, friends. I think that's gonna wrap up tonight's chat and play. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight and getting creative.
Mhm.
We'll be back at live every Monday from 8 to 9 p.m. Eastern time. So make sure to subscribe and turn those notifications on so that you can come back next week and get creative with us again. Until then, keep creating, keep exploring, and keep living a little less of a tipsy life. Until next time, bye for now.
Bye.
Bye.